evening to the people of the United States and from around the world. My name is JohnLBates2, and I'm outside on this lovely day in Michigan. The time is 5:03, and I have some news that I have on the United States in the war with China. Here in this podcast, we have something that is very, very, how do I say this, intriguing in a bad way, and could lead to a World War III state, but we don't know that for sure. None of us do well here in the world. We just don't know what's going to happen inside the world. And since China has been preparing for a long time now to be at war with the United States and its allies, and there's something else that I've realized. I've done some investigations on this research online, and I found out that there's a secret. Australia isn't just being planned to be attacked by China. We are being saved for last. China is planning on going after our allies to weaken us. That has been their strategy, and that's why that stupid Chinese dictator has said Australia can die with a lingering death. I am very much against that. It irritated me very much. And I still can't get that off my mind, because it's just something that is very excruciating of the soul inside of people. How could you say such a thing? What makes a person like that want to destroy a beautiful world like this? To take over something that we built, that our ancestors built years and generations ago. It doesn't make no sense. And to let people know, there is something else that I have found out. They haven't just been planning on stocking up for war. They have been also doing this, and I found out that the Chinese dictator forced the Chinese government to basically do what he says, threatened his family and anybody else he's been in contact with. And for that, that's what I have found out. Forcing him to sign a contract to put the Chinese dictator in charge of everything. So basically, Thailand is going to be under attack, or already has been under attack. We don't know yet until we find out. I know I've seen on TV, on the news, that the Chinese military has already went into Thailand and was trying to take it over. But I've been hearing about, I believe there is a war going on right now there, or about to be, something like that. And the more I think about what I have learned online, is that since they have done this, my opinion would be, this is very excruciating in a mental way, but it's also, how do I say this to the people? Not just irritating, but it makes you just want to tell the person that they are jerk, or whatever other name that people have came up to call that person. How could you be so cruel, so evil? And does the Chinese dictator realize that he's putting his own people at a high risk? Right now, does he realize what he is doing by trying to take over the Pacific Ocean? This is an outrage. There are also some other secrets behind this of what is going on. Some other secrets that is not out there yet. I know I have a podcast on my profile on Spotify or Deezer or a couple of others about this, of what I found out of what Joe Biden is planning on doing, like forcing students not to be able to go in school and taking charge in other public areas, forcing stores to be closed down permanently. Once they can't get any more supplies in, then they're going to be forced to be shut down. And I mean like certain supplies. So that's going to bring down some economies and communities out there. I know it's stressful, but we as the United States have to stay strong. And I say to our friendly countries out there to stay strong as well. No matter what, do not give up hope. We can beat this. We will be victorious. We will not let them beat us. This is not going to go through with anyone. I'm thinking that whoever else is a dictator involved with the Chinese dictator, or leader of China, or whatever you want to call him, I believe that whatever he is planning on next is also trying to take over our schools and try to take over our marketing and our online marketing and just all of this. And we say, why? Why would you want to take over something that you can't take over? It is basically impossible. We need Trump back in office. And we, the people, have to put up, in the United States, have to put up this for another probably 2 or 3 years at least. It's stressful, but we can beat it. I know we can. If we work together, all of us, as a huge, gigantic team, and I mean people from around the world, if we work together on this, we can beat it. We can do this. I know it's hard to believe that for some out there, but if you really think about it, we will beat this. And so this is, like I said, an outrage, but trying to prepare for something that is coming is the most thing that is on my mind. I hope it's on yours too. Just do your best. Don't panic. Don't worry about it too much. And, well, besides that, anyway, my other 2 podcasts that I was talking about, and it's part 1 and part 2 is what I have on there. And a couple of other ones that I have to erase because they're old news. So also anyone that is also going to be going to war with the United States, this concludes something more catastrophic. Also trying to prepare for the brutal winter that is coming, or might be coming. I've seen by the weather patterns, first it's really cold, and then also in some areas, in some cities and towns, or just cloudy. We haven't been getting enough rain. In some areas there's been drought, I've been hearing all over the place, on YouTube and other places and other podcasts and whatnot, TV, whatever. And besides that, if you would like to subscribe. I'm planning on putting up some YouTube videos, maybe sometime if I ever get the time to. But anyway, I gotta finish up this podcast. I do encourage people to not worry so much about what's going on, to just focus on preparing what might be coming, and especially for this winter, because it could get brutal. Try to get like good quality or high quality heaters if you can. Good quality lanterns that have built-in flashlights in them. Battery powered ones are good. I suggest rechargeable batteries for them if I were you, and try to get like rechargeable lanterns that have built-in, that are USB rechargeable. The best, let me think here, the best solar generators or electronic generators to get with solar meters is like 600 watt to 3000 wattage. If you want to go more than that, you can, but I'm suggesting minimum for now. At least have a 600 to 800 watt electronic generator as your backup, and your 2,000 to 3,000 watt generator as your main power source. You're going to want to do that when it happens, because as soon as you see ice hanging from power lines, that is a cautionary sign of a great power outage. I have figured out other signs as well. And besides that, you're good. Maybe fireplace heaters are a good thing too. And fuel lanterns are another good thing to help. Candles are another thing I would suggest to people, because they help warm up the area inside of your homes, especially bigger candles. And hot foods or mild foods, they help warm you up. Things like liquor, whiskey, and other types of alcohol that's not too strong will help warm you up, especially during hunting season. Good luck out there. Hope everything goes well for those people. Stay safe and look out for each other as much as possible. This has been JohnLBates2. Have a great